All right, we're here with Peter from Alesmith. How you doing, Peter?
Good, man. Nice to see you.
Good. Well, it's San Diego Beer Week, and we wanted to get your thoughts on what San Diego Beer Week means to you and Alesmith.
Okay, great question. Well, we're really honored to be part of it. San Diego, everybody knows what a city we are for beer, so I'm excited that we have all these events. Personally, Alesmith, I think we're doing 12 events, and then we're part of the 2 big festivals on each end. But I think what it means is so many people understand good beer now, and they're buying the good stuff now, and most of the breweries in San Diego don't notice we're in recession. Our sales are going through the roof. But it's an opportunity for those that maybe haven't jumped in yet and tried the microbrews to come and see. We're making it so in your face for the next 10 days. It's going to be all the bars, restaurants. People aren't going to be able to avoid San Diego Beer Week. So I think that's the goal, is to kind of get some more people into this. I think a lot of people are still a little nervous about that. Oh, those fancy beers, they've been very brand loyal to mega produced beers, and I think it's just time to get everybody on board. I mean, we've had a lot of people on board with the microbrew renaissance, but now it's time to get everybody on board. There's just no reason to be drinking that other stuff. There's quality beer everywhere now. So yeah, I think it's the first of what will be many, many years. And why San Diego wasn't the first to think of this, I don't know. But the other cities that have done it have had great success, and I'm sure ours is going to be a great success too.
Sweet. So what sets San Diego apart from the rest of the country in terms of the beer scene right now?
Well, there's a couple things that I always talk about when people ask that, and I think one is the grassroots movement in San Diego with our amateur home brewers and the number of home brew clubs and the number of people. Everybody in Alesmith who's ever worked here has been a member of QUAF. We're all home brewers at heart, and beer judges as well. So I think the grassroots is just very powerful. It kind of they're so involved with the pro brewers, and we do anything they want for them. They want to have their contests here, fine. So it's a big grassroots. And then the second element, I would say, would be our camaraderie, the way we get along, the way the brewers hang out after hours, after work. We share things. We don't have secrets. I mean, I think we all understand the number of parameters that are to brew a beer. I share my recipes freely. And I've made that known to others. You want to know how we make some of our beers? I'll tell you, because you can't reproduce it. You'll have your version. It'll be your stamp. So I think the brewers in town here, we get along really well. We share. We know we're going to need favors, so you can't burn any bridges. You have to be there for the other people. When they need yeast, you give them yours. And when you need hops, you can call them up, and they'll hit you with some hops. So I'm not sure what's going on in the other cities, but I just know that San Diego, not only, we're just so close, but like Tom Nickel, owner of O'Brien's, he sold me my homebrew kit in 1994 at Homebrew Mart when he worked there, and I was a snot-nosed little brewer, and I didn't know what I was doing, and he, so now he buys my beer for his bar, and that's just in 15 years' time. So,
came full circle.
Yeah, and we all get along really well, and I don't think there's any, when another brewery, we had 4 different brewers in this one town win the same award, the Small Brewing Company of the Year, which we were honored to take in 2008. But there's 3 others in town that have also won it, and there's it's just crazy that we're all in this town. And when Jeff Bagby won this year, it wasn't us, but I felt like it was.
You were on the team. Your team won.
Yeah, exactly. I was San Diego, and I was just cheering, and I was like, this is great. And that, with QUAF, with the Home Brew Club, it was the same way. When my best friends would win, it felt like I did. And once you get into that karma thing like that, good things come to you. The more you give, the more that comes back to you. So I give a lot, and I think the other brewers in town do as well.
That's beautiful. Well, thank you for your time, Peter.
Hey, my pleasure, Dan.
Take care.
Take care of yourself.